seconds. They're like, we're going to beat the shit out of each
I've
other.
never wanted to watch a hockey game as much as I want to watch a game tonight.
Me neither.
All right, so by the way, pause this here. I send a video clip. I watched this guy here, okay? He dismantles the NBA. Yeah. But folks, for some of you guys, like, I could give a shit about sports. Just please let this man break down what he said about hockey and NBA. And Haslam is sitting on the bottom right, doesn't even say, like, he broke down exactly why nobody cares to watch the NBA. Do you know the All-Star game? How many people watched the All-Star game? 4.6 million people watched the All-Star game.
Wow.
Okay? You know what's the second lowest? 2023. Do you know when Michael played, Rob? Can you pull up the clips of how many people watched the NBA All-Star game? Type in NBA All-Star game viewership history, okay? It's embarrassing what LeBron James and Adam Silver did to the game. Okay, go down to history.
What's happening? What is it?
Well, he's going to explain it to you. You have to hear what he has to say. Put in history, Rob, and if you go a little bit lower, it'll show you the history ratings right there. Yeah, if you go a little bit lower and just kind of see. Okay, look at, and by the way, this is only since 2000. Wow. Look what the number was in 03, 13.1 million, right? Oof. Do you know what it was in the 90s? Can you please, Rob, find 1992 NBA All-Star Game viewership? 1992 NBA All-Star Game viewership, okay? Watch this. I wish
Charles
you could see.
Barkley,
how many was it?
18.8
million an All-Star game.
Wow.
To 4 million. They've destroyed the league. It is the worst sport right now to own a stock in today.
Wow. Yeah.
If they don't change it, it is the shittiest product right now of all the four sports. The shittiest product. And watch what this person eloquently breaks down why hockey is winning and why NBA today is embarrassing, even though NBA has more viewership than hockey. Let this man explain.
I believe his name is PK Subban.
Go for it, PK.
You can't compare the cultures because of the way the game is played. You can step on an NBA floor and go through the emotions. You can't do that in hockey. You can't. Like, the culture of our sport, you have to play it with passion. You have to be willing to fight. You have to be willing to leave it on the ice. That's what fans are investing in. So for us, when we charge $1,500 for a ticket to come to Fortnite, fans know what they're getting.
Bingo.
Cale Makar, the best defenseman in the world, wasn't in the lineup for this game. This was the most viewed game that we've had in years. And you see it. It's not just based on the skill and talent. It's based on the pride, honor, playing for the guy next to you. I got a question for the NBA players.
Boom,
what the hell are you playing for? What are you playing for? It's not about the money. You make all the money. What, you're injured? Well, there's a difference between being hurt and injured. Ooh. Are you hurt or are you injured? Ooh. There's a difference.
He's talking about LeBron because LeBron didn't play the All-Star. Listen.
We play injured. That is the culture of the sport. It's always been that way. So you want to talk about the business, the CBA. Fans get all of that. But what do fans resonate with? They resonate with what's real. You got to fight sometimes for your country. You got to compete. You got to go out there and leave it on the ice because those people are paying the price of admission. Damn. So fans know whether our stars are on the ice or not, they're getting their money's worth. The NBA has that issue that they got to work on. You got to create a better culture for your players. It starts with the leaders. This issue, there was no issue when Jordan was around.
That's right.
There was no issue when Kobe was around. There's no issue when Sidney Crosby's around. There's no issue when Wayne Gretzky was around because those are true leaders. They lead by example.
Call this man racist.
Sidney Crosby,
what a racist.
Canada,
He's black. What?
Canada and U.S. It was the players that did that for the four nations. It's not the league. The league set it up, but the players went out there and decided and said, you know what, boys? We're all in. When is the NBA going to do that? Because, you know, I haven't sat down and watched the NBA consistently since Kobe. I love basketball. Love the players. I think LeBron's great. I think KD's great. Steph Curry. Love watching them. But you got to be on the court. You got to be there, and when you're there, you got to go all in. The fans got to feel that they're getting their money's worth. And right now, there's a big difference between what the NHL's doing with those events and what the NBA's doing. Four Nations works because the players are all in.
Wow. Rob, is there
I just want to clap for this guy. I send this to everybody. I'm like, good for you, buddy.
Wow. So you're a basketball fan?
I was a diehard fan of the game. I mean, I'm telling at the highest level, I never missed a game. They destroyed a great game because of politics, bullshit, and giving all the power to players. They forgot the fans are the number one customers.
Right.
NHL realized it's the fans, NFL fans, MLB fans. NBA doesn't. NBA thinks the fans work for them. It's a complete disgusting mindset.
When you see those guys come in and they're dressed, it's a fashion show now with the football players.
Yeah.
Is this a new thing or has that always been the case?
Of fashion?
Well, you see like Travis Kelce, he's dressed like a 70s
walk
player.
Walk into the tunnel is a new segment. It's a relatively new segment.
And just
does that reflect
NFL
the
or
culture?
NFL or NBA?
You're talking NFL. What I'm talking about specifically is what he's saying here with NBA product. NBA products, Rob, if you can find the All-Star game, you have to see. Nobody cares for the viewership.
Is it the money? What's going on?
I just told you. They've made it about the players, and the players own everybody. The players have so much. And the other day, Draymond Green is saying like, yeah, you know, we got a very bad collective bargaining agreement. What are you talking about?
They're killing it.
Your players don't even have to play, and the owners still have to pay the money to these guys. The owners are not protected. The fans are not protected. You know what I'd love? I'd love to take my kids to go see a good NBA game. I can't do it because it's a risk. You don't know who's going to be at the game. You don't know who's going to be playing.
Really?
No, you don't know who's going to be playing.
Wow.
You have no idea who's going to be playing.
Pat's absolutely right. It's a players-run league.